Triathlon covers all four corners of the globe, but after an incredible day's racing yesterday, we are back down south in Australia. Welcome once again to Wollongong, an hour or so south of Sydney on the beautiful south coast of New South Wales for day 2 of the World Triathlon Grand Finals, a day where the next generation takes centre stage and the focus turns to the Junior World Championships with the world's best 16 to 19-year-olds descending on this beautiful part of the world for a one-off sprint race to determine our world champion. The men are getting underway.
You can see at the top of that list, wearing bid number 1, Blake Ballard. Now, we do have some information. Unfortunately, our second seed is not racing here today. So
Brandon Pye
from Great Britain, unfortunately sprained his ankle and is unable to race.
Other than that, though, it's a pretty stacked list. Bullard, obviously, number 1 seed. The Balkan champion, Carol Popper, was up there as well. Oscar Wooten, the number 4 seed, is flying the flag for the Australians. Achille Besson, we missed him, but he is the number 8 seed from France. He's the top returning finisher from 2024. He's also part of France's incredible junior mixed team relay team that won the European Championships. And it's stacked all the way down. Big field. Number 63, Kyan Lowe, he's actually got a 10-second penalty to start off with for being late to race briefing. Rookie error, that one, but these guys are rookies, some of them.
Not the way you want to start the day, that's for sure.
Underway, the beach start, and in they go off Cove Beach and into Wollongong Harbour. And what a beautiful shot from the drone of this incredible part of the world. And the athletes at the far end of your screen have to avoid the yellow buoy, and they're swimming actually on both sides of it as they head out. But a beautiful start, and look at that stroke from Blake Bullard. He's a high quality athlete, the American closest to us. Bullard looking strong and heading out to the first set of pink boys, and that is Burnett on the right hand side trying to come across. You can see him in the yellow, number 10. All right, they make another turn and already they're heading back in. Don't forget, this is a sprint race, so it's just 7:50 in the water, hard out. We're talking about 9 minutes maybe in the water.
Well, look at that group of 3 now forming, and that elastic band is just starting to break. So you can see definitely a distinct group of 3.
And if they can have a good transition, the 3 of them, and have a good run in, they could get out together, and 3's not a bad number to be with, although there's a huge group chasing them down.
Look at that group behind, but they are managing to put some time between themselves and that group, and great swimming from these 3. And you're right, once they hit transition, if they can get out of sight, out of mind. It's only 20 kilometres, of course.
On the way back in already, only 7 minutes gone in this World Junior Championships, and things are looking very good for the number 1 seed, Blake Bullard, who's having a great swim. And the 2 behind him, Suarez and Robin, the Spaniard and the Scot, they have been locked together in this exact order. He's about to head up onto Cove Beach and out of the water.
A little bit of a wave in. Beautiful. That's what you want to see.
It's not exactly Hawaii, but we'll take it.
We'll take it.
Everything's good.
You see that little cheeky look behind from Blake Bullard just to make sure he could see who's with him. Really important. I mean, tactics in this race are just so important, Will. They've got no time to really think about anything. They just have to go.
So Bullard, Suarez, Robin are your top 3. Then we've got Oscar Wooten, who had a good finish out of the water. The Aussie from Anthony Clayton of South Africa. They are 21 seconds back from Bullard. Finley Oliver, Hector Tulsa was there. Jaden Kozlik, the German. Carol Popper from Romania. And Daniel Ubia Sabata, the Chilean. And then in 11th position, Achille Besson, the bronze medalist from 2024. As the top athletes come out onto the bike, and Bullard is the fastest in transition. You hit this little 10-metre climb up Lighthouse Hill, and at that point, he'll want the other 2 to come with him and work with him as they head down onto Marine Drive. We didn't really get to talk too much. Oh, someone's down in transition there. I think they're going to be able to get up. Hopefully they haven't got a mechanical.
Oh, look, he looks like he's hurt himself a little bit there, but hopefully that's just the initial.
Wagner, the New Zealander, Caleb Wagner.
He went down hard.
Yeah, he did. Bullard has waited for the other 2 to bridge up to him. Here's the replay. Wagner out and just slips on the blue carpet. Takes out Rule there of Germany, who manages to stay out of trouble. And there's the gap then for the front 3 back to the chasing pack with a few danglers off the back. I mean, all of them would be motivated to stay away. And there you can see the gap back to the group. It was 20 seconds or 15 or 20 seconds it was back to Bullard initially, and then 15 to the others, but then Bullard slowed down to pick up the others, so it's probably 15-ish seconds.
What you can see already, yep, the group's about to catch them. So they've decided to sit up now. You can see, get some hydration in before they get swallowed up by that chase group, and it will be one big, ginormous group.
All right, here we go down into transition as they rip through for the end of the first lap already, and we're already quite deep into this race. It'll only be 50 to an hour, and we're already 18 in, and now it's two off the front.
Two athletes trying to break away here. Two teammates by the looks of it.
Taking that pace from down the hill and pushing through into the uphill here, and we'll see if there is a... Is that a Swiss? That's a Swiss kit?
It's a Swiss, yeah, but it is a Swiss kit for sure.
The Swiss and the Czech kit look similar. That could be Riviere of Switzerland. We'll check, we'll see the names there. If they wouldn't mind both sitting up straight so we could read the names off their fronts. No. The Hungarian athlete, and he might well be part of the mixed team relay, so he'll get another chance. But Trungel Nagy, as we said, 8th in the European Championships. Hungarian junior triathlon champ, as we said, a minute out of the water as that little mini breakaway effort from the Swiss gets swallowed up. 52 athletes, if you don't mind.
Wow.
All stuck together, although there's a few dropping off the back there and a little gap at the front, as the French pairing of Leroux and Tristan Douche are driving the bike forward and trying to thin this pack out somewhat up that grinding Kembla Street hill.
Right now, they'll slow right down around this hairpin corner. And this is a real opportunity to get back on.
It's an opportunity to get back on, but it's also an opportunity to lose touch if you don't have the power straight out. So Leroux on the front. Breakaway on the uphill, and whoever this is, and we'll see in just a second when the splits come up.
Absolutely flying down this section though, through the broom carpet. And it is Jasper Devos of Belgium, so really pushing hard there at the front, trying desperately to break this group up. And he's decided to go for it. We may just have
we've had
a little group away, and this is what he wants. So this will be good for Jasper. If these two men can come across. A lot of looking around right now, but they've managed to get some time right now. Look at that, Will. This could actually work.
Well, that's almost...
This is a decent gap. It'll be interesting to see if the elites are actually watching this to see exactly where these points are on the course, where there is an opportunity to break away and to really put some time.
Speaking of breaking away, that is Moxon, the Australian, who is trying to cross over.
Look at that, he's doing it solo too, so wouldn't that be fantastic?
Yeah, we keep talking about this. You know, when you get to under 23 or elite level, suddenly you think to yourself, maybe there's a lot on the line here, maybe I should just sit in. But when you're young and it doesn't matter, and you're like, okay, I'm going. Like, I'm going to roll the dice here, and that is exactly what the Aussie is doing.
6th at the Oceania Championships in Devonport back in March. So great to see him having a go. I mean, we've got a World Championship here in Australia in Wollongong. We haven't had one for such a long time. I think 2018 was the last time on the Gold Coast. Looking right now, these four men have fully committed to this breakaway, which is great to see.
9 seconds they've opened up in that lap, and geez, flowing past. We're on the last lap of the bike. You can hear the bell in the background. They've been away now for 5 kilometres. The South African Anthony Clayton's dropping off the back now, so a big effort for him in the 3rd lap to cross over, and now he's going to drop back to the chasing pack, you think.
Shows you just how fast these three are riding. Like, the pace is really on. And look at that bit of talking there from Oliver Moxon. He wants them to keep working together.
And now we've gone down to a group of 2. So Moxon and Clayton has found the pace too hot. And that's unfortunate for Moxon, because now he finds himself in no man's land.
Worst place to be.
So we'll get the splits again now. It was 9 seconds. It remains 9 seconds, but the group and the breakaway have dropped from 4 to 2. And it is Devos who made the initial break and is doing 95% of the work on the bike as Jacob Suchan sits in.
Effortless from both athletes, and the advantage they get here is they get to rack their bikes, nice clean transition, get out of there before the bulk of the group get in there.
This is the spot that's made or break, and out comes the
and look at
Belgian
that,
Devos. Flores has had a fantastic transition, the Chilean.
And the two Australians. Great to see Spies up there as well. Wonderful transition. These guys are lightning fast.
That was 9 seconds advantage coming in, and that has just all been erased.
Nothing.
And Wooten is accelerating too. He's moved himself up into third spot. But Flores is off at the front.
These three with a small gap right now.
Now, of course, we're still on the start lap, so it'll stay on lap 1. Here's the chasing pack as Robin takes his turn at the front, and down the hill they come onto Marine Drive. We've got a Brit now and an Australian and a Chilean, whereas before we had a Pole and a Romanian and American, and that's what a World Championships is all about. Everyone showing their strengths in different parts of swim, bike and run. But Robin has started super fast.
He's really used that downhill as an advantage to him, being able to gap himself.
It's an underrated skill, running fast downhill.
Absolutely it is, something I am definitely terrible at, but when you can do it and you can do it well, just like we've seen on screen right now, you can really create some space between yourself and your rivals.
Tristan Douche, the Frenchman. Carol Popper behind him, the number 2 seed. Flores, who went out fast, is leading this chase pack, which is a group that has grown to now 7 men with 1 lapped athlete tucked in behind. Besson's got a great run leg. Wooten tried hard, and Tristan Douche is in there. The other Hungarian athlete is there. That's Sombor Holber. Now we're starting to see that chase group break up, and it is Tristan Douche tucking in third position. And alongside him, Zurov of Chile. Now,
Besson's still there.
Sebastian Zurov, the Chilean, he's found something in this second lap, and he's going to take over at the front now.
And look at that. Douche from France, now in second place, right up there with the Chilean. This race is far from over, and you can see they've taken that bell lap. They are now on the second lap, identical lap, but third lap for us. Douche has taken the lead. We've got Zurov looking around behind him. Flores is there. Besson from France is there. Oh, bit of a trip there between the Chilean and Besson.
The 2023 European Youth Champion. Lots of European Junior Cup podiums for Tristan Douche, including a win at Halton this year. So he's in some good form and he looks good. His arm carriage is good. He looks calm. He doesn't look like he's having fun exactly, but he looks okay.
But he still looks well in control. Has a little bit of a look over his shoulder. I'm sure he can hear his rivals behind. They aren't that far behind. This is a good gap, though. You know, he's so close to getting himself onto that blue carpet. I love he's cutting every tangent possible within the rules.
Marine Drive, though, has already been the crusher of dreams in the under-23s. We've seen athletes with a gap like this come in second, third, or even sixth or seventh position in the end, and Robin kicks again.
I can't believe this. I thought Robin was done and dusted, but he is coming back with a vengeance.
Meanwhile, he looks behind Tristan Douche, and it is Alex Robin and Ignacio Flores who are now fighting for the podium positions. Flores looks back, knows he's got 20 metres, and Robin just continues on. Looks super strong.
Really strong there.
He feels like he's got it.
He
knows he's got it. He knows he's got it. He's on the blue carpet. It is time to raise the French flag. He does it for the tricolours. Alex Robin comes in behind, but Tristan Douche is going to be your junior world champion, and he's going to have earned it with a fantastic run. He's taken it away. Alex Robin, the Scotsman, comes in to make it another British athlete on a world championship podium, and a big one for Chile. Ignacio Flores holds off Achille Besson, who was more fancied, and takes a podium for Chile. But Tristan Douche has done it. The sprint is on for the minor places. Holber doesn't quite make it over for 5th. Oliver, Popper and Wooten make the top 10. And then another Chilean in Zurob comes across the line. The Frenchmen all up there in the top 15. But there's your next generation, and France just continue
Amazing.
to pump out the high-quality athletes.
I know my quality in running, and I think in the start of the running I was not very good because the bike was very hard, and after I gave everything to, and I think it's incredible. Sorry.
With the heat and the sun here, like we weren't expecting quite as hot a day, so didn't really do any specific heat prep or anything. So yeah, like after a lap, when I was like out front on my own, I was sort of like getting a bit worried because I almost started to feel cold at that point. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna like that's when you know you start struggling with the heat. So yeah, like I knew Tristan was an amazing runner, and that's why I took it out so hard. I was just like, I knew he was going to come through at some point, so just to try and set myself up as best as possible for when that did happen. And then yeah, when he made his move, like none of us could follow, so I just did the best I could from there on.
It was like a so hard swim, a lot of punch. Also have my goggles got out. I need to put it in together. Then I go to the bike really fast and hard. I get the group. Then I try to push the breakaway. Have a mini like gap with the group. I go running fast, the faster I can, and then like 2 guys pass me. Try to get in her wheel. It was difficult, but 3rd place is amazing.
Official race results. Robin 6 seconds back from Flores, Achille Besson, and then Thibaut Rivière, the Swiss athlete. Oscar Wooten in the end, the Aussie, in 9th overall, and Zurob, who was up there, ended up falling down to 9th or 10th position. Blake Bullard, 38 seconds back after leading that swim. Caleb Wagner, the man that came down in transition, he finished in 17th overall, 53 seconds back, and the man who was up there in the swim as well, Damien Suarez, the Spaniard, finished in 20th overall, so over a minute separating the top 20.
Representing France, Tristan Duché.